know, tough, hard-boiled, clever with clues, and a devil with a woman. I suppose Mr. Pelham's not much of a devil, is he?
How should I know?
You're his secretary, his private secretary. Who should know better? Does he find you irresistible? Does he make passes? Does he chase you around the desk?
If he ever chased me around the desk, it'd be to get my reaction for a script.
Do you wish he would?
Of course not.
You do. I can see it in your eyes.
You've been reading too many Tough Malloy books.
Well, you must have liked him a little, or you wouldn't have gone to the movies with him.
Movies?
Last Thursday night, you were seen coming out of the Fairmount at 10:45.
We went to see a murder movie written by a rival. It was strictly business. And that is the last date we shall ever have.
You had another date last night, and that was into a rival's movie.
We had no date last night.
Mother said you did.
We had tentative plans, but they didn't work out.
What happened?
Stood up, I guess.
You don't know?
Since he never came for me, I gather I was stood up. He may have been run over by a taxi, of course, or pulled over for drunken driving, but I doubt it. When he left me, he had an idea for a script, and you know what that means. He never thought of me again.
And that's why we could go Thursday was the last date?
That's why. I'm not going to play second fiddle to Malloy after hours, too.
Josephine Huxley. Now where is Mr. Malloy?
Mrs. Huxley.
I am Mrs. Huxley. That's the trouble.
Mrs. Huxley, I'm afraid there's been some sort of misunderstanding.
If it's money, think nothing of it. I'll pay anything for his services.
It's not a question of money, it's just
If
that...
it's another case, tell him to drop it. I must have Tough Malloy work for me.
Mrs. Huxley, there is no Tough Malloy.
Then I'm too late. He's dead.
He isn't dead, he just isn't.
I don't understand.
Tough Malloy is only a fictitious character, Mrs. Huxley, a product of Lester Pelham's imagination.
Imagination?
Now, don't be embarrassed, Mrs. Huxley. This sort of thing happens all the time. There's a regular parade of people who come into this office wanting Malloy to solve everything from murders to missing daughters. Sometimes I think his publicity has been too good.
Maggie, I think you take your work too seriously. Maybe I keep you to the grindstone too much. Yeah, you should get out more and go dancing and so forth. Pardon?
I said, ha!
Well, that's what I heard. And what did you mean?
I said ha, and I meant ha.
That's very nice. What did you mean?
Ha!
Maggie, this is getting us nowhere. Are you ill?
I could be dead for all you'd care. I could have died of starvation.
Haven't you been eating well?
I mean, I could have starved to death waiting to eat dinner last night.
You didn't eat dinner last night? You know, Maggie, you've got to eat. Really, you should. I know you think you must diet. All women do. But you've got to get your full 3 meals a day. Maybe some vitamin pills.
Lester!
Yes?
You never showed up to take me to dinner last night.
Oh, was last night the night we had the date for?
Last night.
Are you sure? Of course you're sure. I can see that.